Hi YouTubers, just a very short video. I just wanted to show a few things that I have made and also up close and personal. Going to recharge, put my intentions into my protection jar again and shove it back under my bed. So basically that's all I'll be doing. This video is mainly for some things that I have made that I wanted to show people. My bestie mainly. Um, so let's see if I can. Let's get started. There's a fancy picture of my bed, my pillow mainly. Woohoo! Okay, I made these thingies out of sculpted clay, just plain white. I added a little dab of apple barrel paint in them, the color that I like, and I added a couple of drops of sweet orange oil, but after baking it didn't really smell like that, so I dabbed or dribbled or rubbed in some other ones. This one, they're amulets. I made for myself this one, so I could use it also as a pendulum if I wanted to. It has this little mixture of the paint in there, which is kind of how I wanted it. Plus it likes to roll around a lot. So that one I made for myself. This one I made for my bestie. I figured that if she ever got essential oils, she could just drip one in there. They still smell pretty good. But I made this one for her. Granted, they're not perfect. I'm not the best artist or anything, but that's an amulet for her. Can use it for protection or any way she wants. This one my sister liked because of the swirl. Sorry, my leg is hurting. Because of the swirl around it, or in it, through it, whatever. So this one will probably go to her. I'm thinking about that one for her. This one I made for my daughter Paula because recently found out she's pregnant, so I thought it looked kind of like a uterus holding, the baby in its comfort. So I made this one for her. And then I have a friend whose daughter kind of seems down and out at school and that stuff, and so I made her a little owl, kind of like familiar one, and I'm going to be sending that off to her daughter. Unfortunately, I don't know her daughter's name. I can't remember it, or her age. I think she's very close to my granddaughter's age, around 10 or 11, I think. But just a little amulet that she can maybe wear to school or something, and I'm hoping that it brings her wisdom in all this, and friendships, and just happiness, because I know it's a bummer when stuff doesn't go right in school and you feel all alone, and kids can be mean, unfortunately. It's always been sad to me that kids are just terribly mean to other kids. I don't know where they get it from, but gotta find your own way in life, I guess, and it'll suck when karma boots them in the ass, but it happens, unfortunately. But yeah, so these are, again, made out of sculpted clay, the white kind. I just mixed a little bit of apple barrel paint in them, a light blue type, whatever. Goodness, sorry, I think I'm getting a cold. Maybe, colored clay would probably work better. And again, the oils mixed in with the clay didn't really do anything, but dribbling oil every once in a while, rubbing it in. Ah, they smell good right now. So maybe, a drop now and again just rubbed on it will do good. These are not like covered in anything to like a Mod Podge or anything like that to protect them, so that the oils, if you use them, can dribble into them, soak into them. I mean, dribble into them, whatever. So yeah, amulets for whatever. I'm pretty sure my daughter will appreciate that one. So that is that. And I shall do my little charging, putting my intent and recharging my protection jar and putting it back under my bed. So I will be back with that in a minute. And I'm back. This is the jar. I can't even remember everything I put in there. The heart represents me. There's cinnamon, pine needles, pine cone, herbs, sage, basil, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I can't even remember. I have it written down somewhere, but offhand I cannot remember what's all in there. So, interesting. So I did put some things in there to, oh, that's my ancestor wax right there. Wax off of a candle off of my ancestor altar, and I believe a clear quartz for clarity on what's all happening to my body. I believed an entity was trying to harm me, so yeah, excuse the mess over here. Was trying to harm me, and it's a possibility it still is, because the things that are happening to me, doctors cannot find a medical reason for. So it's very frustrating. All they tell me right now is that it's stress in my life that's causing certain things that I never thought it would cause. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm going to be trying to get a second opinion on that one. So, anywho, here we go. This is, like I said, my protection jar. And I'm just going to ask the gods, the goddesses, any that are out there that are willing to place their energy in the intent I am making for my own protection from harm and negativity, to help relieve and release my negativity that may be causing this, to also um, bring about protection to myself from myself, um, and my thoughts, to calm me, to bring me clarity upon how to help myself, um, to ward off any negative energies around me, to calm things in my life at this time, to bring knowledge to me, and I'm getting a voice. This happens to me a lot when there's other things around me. We call them spirits and entities. Sometimes ancestors will come. My grandmother, my father, rarely my father, mainly my grandmother, but others in my family from the past. Yeah, there's definitely an energy I feel that is not a good energy. And it could be within myself, but I'm getting the feeling that whatever it is outside of me, but causing it inside of me, if that makes any sense at all. So, there's my kitty squirt bottle. Because he likes to attack me. He did just before I did this video again. So, yeah. Just putting my intent back in here, and I did seal this shut with black wax so that it stays shut. Even though there's things here that energy can leak out of, which is any of these things, little holes. So I recharge frequently. I would say probably once a week I recharge to bring the fire to keep, and spice to keep things at bay. Stay away. That's what pokey pine needles mean. Stay away. Ward off. It's a warning. Warning to anything trying to hurt me. The heart represents me. That's me in there being protected. Everything's around me, protecting me, supporting me, giving me clarity, getting help from my ancestors. Fiery spice. Whatever negativity is coming at me will get burned. I've recently wanted to learn more about the Morgan, and so I asked for her energy in this also. She is a warrior goddess. I do not perceive her as that much of a mother goddess, except the kind that would push you through hard and harmful situations in your life, push you through them, get you through them to become a better warrior in your path or life. There are lessons in your life that sometimes mentally you feel incapable of getting through. So she is the one that comes to help you through that. I do not see her as the comforting type of mother goddess that some people have talked about her as. It's hard to explain how I feel on certain things. My, words just kind of, sometimes I get very good clarity on it and I can say it as it is, but other times, because I don't know her that well, I can't speak for her, or my own experiences with her yet. But that is the feeling I get. Yes, I know, Velcro. Um, I know that why I feel a connection to her it wasn't like immediate, it was just recent. I actually felt something about working with her way back when I was like a teenager, but I pushed it to the side thinking, no, she's too dark of a person, too dark, or goddess, too dark of uh, an entity, a deity to work with, back then. And I probably was right back then. It was probably not something that I could deal with back then. But now that I'm older, I'm getting the call again. One of my spirit animals is a raven. I'm very close to ravens. They follow me, they talk to me, they are just around a lot. Always been fascinated with them. Um, so that's actually my top spiritual animal. Then I think is the wolf. Very, very much involved with him too, them too. Mainly him. um, then is the owl, and most recently the eagle. But anyway, I feel that my jar is charging quite well. I'm putting my energy, intent in it. Pain in my body is actually leaving at the moment. So I'm going to say that this is a fairly decently charged protection jar, and it will go back under my bed for a week. And then next Sunday, I will do this all over again. So there you go. Love you guys. Mwah. Take care.